Chilpo's over for the team 1, ready to go versus Saleri as the man trying to see if he can get himself maybe potentially a bit of a setup. Gonna be an AMS at the ready with Saleri trying to get himself a go. Big fell barrage on the army of the undead, but Chilpa's getting to mostly avoided Saleri. I wonder how much damage he's doing to the undead army. Did he just slay the entire like set of homies? Big metamorphosis as the man trying to find himself a little bit more aggression, used to catch up a little bit of health. The only way he can do that is to start by cleaving off pieces of health. Out of chills, does catch him with a hunt into an prison for a second. Dome dropping down as he goes in for the big cleave. Saleri is super low, trying to catch up a little bit of healing. Looks like he did slay something to pick up a demonic soul or pick up a soul from it. So he is slaying stuff. Stuff is actually dying. One of these undeads did actually die. Maybe one undead that has a tinge of soul in it. AMS up for chills. Just needs a couple more globals. Does end up just walking away from the demon hunter towards the very end. How? What the hell happened? Is Lintara next? It is Lintara next. I was gonna say, look at the Boomkin maybe. He got a set already. Look at that 1800 set. I'm not the biggest fan of the color, but it's okay. That rusty and purple is actually pretty decent. I don't like it as orange purple, but the rust purple, not terrible. Gonna be a big pistol shots opener into a disarm onto Chilpin's. Try to see if he can get himself a bit of a go stun by the Death Knight. Grippy handed the ready. What is it? Evasion up for the rogue as Chilpin's goes in for a Lichborn. Try to catch up. Death goes fueling his health as best as possible. IBF to give him a little bit of defense as he drops super low. Death back just to give himself last standing chance to find the rogue. Cloak of Shadows up for Lintara and does end up gunning down the DK into an opener by an Assassination rogue. Lintara does not have a cloak for this one. Does get himself ambushes with a kidney shot versus Ultima. Trying to go for pistol shots. Needs an escape. Still has dots on him. Might just need to find a way to escape. The guy needs to wait out all these dots and catch up a little bit of healing. Might just need to pick up eyes right now so you could catch Ultima Beast while out in the open. Does step to him. Try to stay on the guy. Gouge by Ultima. Kidney shot. I think Lintara might be down unless Cloak of Shadows or Cheat Death keeps you alive. Does not play Cheat Death by the looks of it. Super close. If only they did not end up fighting out the rogue inside of the, or Death Knight rather, inside of the enemy like room, I think he might have had an easier time escaping away from an assassination, because once you get the bleeds on, it's over. Top G, full stun onto Ultima, immediate trigger with an evasion and a blind panicked and press all the defensives, all the offensive cooldowns, all at once leaping it before the rogue get a reset. Gouge, kidney shot, does not need to do anything for this one. Fear to follow, does have a haymaker to stun him, doesn't even go flying anywhere. Ultima does go in for a quick disarm, but a bleed is gonna run on him with a full death mark onto Top. Top better be very careful with his health. That's a full death mark, double the bleeds, lots of damage. Ultima trying to see if he can make a play. Vanish out for him. Top G doesn't really go super far. He does need to find a way to remove all these dots whenever possible. It doesn't have too many dots onto Ultimate Beast though. And Top G just needs to take as little damage as possible with the dots. As soon as he's clear of the dots, second wind can start kicking in. Ultimate Beast trying to make sure that second wind healing does not do anything. As long as he can keep dots on the Top G and let those dots stick out, he is never going to be able to fully recover from it. Quick shiv, kidney shot to follow, does get himself random procs of ambush. Top G looking to pick up a little bit of heat. Ultima does not really have a big defensive. Evasion is down, even though on cooldowns it looks like it's not. In the execute range, so it does get the cloak proc for a shield, but it's not going to do much for a disarm. Does end up clobbering him, doesn't even have weapons, just punching the rogue down into the dirt at the very end of it. With Merlin going to be up next, does have it reflect, maybe can reflect the Hodge. I don't think it's going to happen. Wake of Ashes getting sent in. Looks like Judgment was reflected. Does hit him with a massive slow though. Wait, does he play the new the new shout talent? Because there is a new shout talent that does give you a little bit extra health, a little bit extra roots and stuff. But man, look at this guy go. Merlin tried to see if he can get himself a setup. Stun, bubble to follow. Does Chop G have a way to break it? He doesn't, but does pick up a little bit of healing. Reflect up. Maybe he could reflect a Hodge, potentially. Waiting out for the bubble. Does get hit with a blind. Just gonna go in for a stun. No defenses available for Top G for a bit, while Merlin does a full crusade. That is a lot of damage for the Paladin. Man's mind go down. Quick fear, leaping away. He just needs to take very little damage for a bit. That's actually just like no damage. Second one kicking in. Get himself lots of recovery. And Merlin better be very fast on the draw here. Top G mounted up, trying to see if he can avoid the guy as best as possible. Look at that recovery of the warrior though. Caught up just enough and should be able to maybe get himself an impending victory here and there to catch up. Big bleeds available, cooldowns at the ready, hopefully maybe some damage. Merlin super low, might be a blessing of protection situation here. Lay on hands instead. If Top G can push through the Shield of Vengeance, he is able to push the Shield of Vengeance. If he's able to live this long enough, take the guy down. He has better sustain damage. He might be in a much better situation. Merlin not looking so good. Big Executor does go in at the very end. Top G does clobber another one. With Lazy gonna be up next. Does he want to go for an honor duel? No. I think he knows about second wind. He doesn't want that to happen. Top G not given any opportunity. Probably Tricky coming back up by this point. Leg sweep, Zuen. That is a lot of damage. If he can get away from this, that would be fantastic. Does a reflect, but there's a full karma. Cannot remove it. That's gonna end up kind of incapacitating him from a second wind play. So he's not gonna be able to get much recovery unless he can just avoid Lazy. Does get hit with an incap. Stuns him with a Stormbolt. Waiting out the dot damage. He's looking for that second wind as best as possible. Starting to recover little by little. No way. Fear, he's just buying himself as much time as humanly possible. This man is a juggernaut. Does go for the stun. Look at him buying himself time. He's not even trying to fight him. Does catch up a little bit of healing. Big damage available. Lazy without a karma. Probably an opportunity for Top G just to press the offensive. Does he have a stun for the guy if he can lock him down? The man is not a great spot. No way. Oh my god. This man is an absolute monster. With Kuroichi going to be up next, there's just no way. Top G just spent a lot of his offensive cooldowns. But look at Kuroichi's health. He just pressed death back. He actually took so many damage in such a short time. Stun on Top G. Does have a big defensive. Does he just fight through the damage, fight through the pain? Big bleed AoE. Does he have any more survivability whatsoever? Does go in for a stun. Looks like the stun was completely DR. Big, maybe just immune with IBF. Big dome down, but not Top G. Top G doesn't have any magic damage. Dome does nothing for you. Big execute stun really quickly. Hold on a second. There's no way this man just fought through everybody like that. There's absolutely no shot. Oh my goodness, look at this Fury Warrior God. Oh my, is another god born within the dueling arena? Just look at his healing. He did more healing than damage. Are you kidding me? What? I'm at a loss for words. I'm at a loss for words. I don't know. I don't know what to say. That was a lot. Absolute monster, Fred. Absolute monster. Need one more? Okay. Toss me the invite. We'll set up some groups. I have just... He just lived through all of that. Multiple times in a row. Pass me a lead real quick. Pass a lead real quick, please. I just can't believe it. Wow. Top G, man. An absolute juggernaut of the dueling arena, an absolute champion that we all deserve. My goodness. All right, boys, you know how it would go. Groups are listed. Everybody's more than welcome to join up, yeah? PvPers went to classic office. You think so? What the? Maybe that's true, Christers, but dude, they gotta, those classic PvPers gotta fight Top G apparently then. That guy, man, he's just another level.